Okay, we are continuing Plants vs. Zombies, official guide to protecting your brains. We're up to it's TV time. Of course, you being reading this book person, don't have to go on an incredible voyage into the future to have fun. Sometimes it's good just to sit back and chill. When not gardening and stopping zombies, I'm one chilly guy. Sometimes I just stare at stuff like hedges or clumps of dirt or the sink, but my favourite thing to stare at is a blank TV. It's just like watching regular TV, but you get to make up the shows that are on it. Much better. And it's helpful in an apocalypse when all the TV people have stopped working because they're busy being zombies. This is a typical night of great TV shows I like to imagine on my TV. What's this? 7 p.m. Zombie Hospital. This is a real good hospital drama where all the doctors and patients are zombies. You get real insights into the lives of the people who work at the zombie hospital. Though they never really make anyone better, they just eat brains or walk around the hospital looking for brains. Actually, this show is kind of boring. 8 p.m. My Big Fat Antique Brains. Every week, zombies bring along really old brains, then expert zombies tell them how much the brains are worth. Zombies don't understand or use money though, so all the brains end up getting eaten. I can't imagine old brains taste good though. Maybe they get cured, like ham. 8:30 p.m. The Brain Game. The world's favourite game show except for Who Wants to Eat Some Brains, rather. Obviously. 9 p.m. Zombie Friends. Hilarious comedy show about a bunch of 20-something zombies living in the big city. My favourite episode is when the stupid zombie eats a brain sandwich off the floor and the nerdy zombie asks a girl out, then eats her brains. 9:30 p.m. Brain News. It's pretty important to keep up with all the latest news on brains, who has got brains, how many brains are left, etc. 10 p.m. Apocalypse No! Movie time. This film is basically just a bunch of people standing around going, no, because there is a zombie apocalypse. It's pretty good, but I hope they don't make a sequel or anything. You like that? What's next? Oh. Hi there, son, daughter. This is a note from your mother, who is a nice lady and not a zombie. I would really like to visit you soon. Please don't plant things on the lawn and make sure you leave your front door open. I will give you a big hug, love, Mum. Should we trust her? One of my favourite things about wandering around with nothing to do is that I get to pick stuff up off the ground and keep it forever. And because there's hardly anyone else around anymore, it means there's no one to shout, you, or cross to the other side of the street, or call the police. Now I'm putting my prize collection on display for the first time ever. I'm calling this exhibition Some Stuff I Found on the Street. Please step into my gallery. Remember to take your shoes off. What is in his gallery? Shopping list. 3 shovels, bandages, plaster, large knife, 30 large bottles of water, gas stove, 450 tin beans, 1 tin of rice pudding, 2 times magazine. A leaf. Bunny suit zombie card. Pacos, tacos. You'll go wacko for our tacos. Buy 11 of our delicious tacos and get half of your 12th taco absolutely free. Franken zombie. Shufflers, brain and vinegar chips. That's some weird stuff. More leaves. Cooking zombie. Help note. Masked vigilante zombie card. Tuxedo zombie card. He's got mostly zombie cards in his collection. What's this? Hello, I am Crazy Dave. Ask me about moustache mode. Chomper card. Hello neighbour, we are new to the area and would like to come over to your house for pizza. When we say pizza, we mean pizza, not brains. Looking forward to meeting you. Sincerely, your new non-zombie neighbours. They write tricky notes, those zombies, don't they? What else is in there? Oh, thank you so much. Gardener of the Year, with a photo. Roller zombie, scratch and sniff, we dare you. Yuck. Look at me, I'm an idiot, Zombos. What's that? Garlic zombie, is it? And there's a newspaper clipping of zombies. My town. I live in the same town I grew up in. It was used to be a nice town, but since the zombies took over, it's not been as great as it used to be. I guess the potential for having your brains eaten any minute of the day can really ruin the atmosphere of a place. Some people can be really sensitive about that kind of thing. Another thing about my town is that since this whole zombie apocalypse thing happened, I can't help but notice that we don't get as many tourists as we used to. So I decided to make a tourism leaflet in the hope that folks don't just write us off as another zombie-infested town where I'm bound to get my brains eaten. Maybe this will convince people to hang around and see the sights, maybe even buy a souvenir tea towel. Okay, you've not really visited a town full of zombies until you visited Neighborville. Come for the zombies, stay for the garden. Garden gnome we have. It's really cool. Brought to you in association with Crazy Dave's Crazy Tacos. Tacos not actually crazy, unless crazy delicious counts. Why not take some time out to visit some of these exciting and memorable landmarks? Crazy Davington Castle. Ah, a magical place full of memories. This is where I grew up, in fact. My mum was kept my bedroom exactly the same ever since I moved out. To be fair, my room was actually a damp corner of the basement, so I don't blame her for not going down there much. Bread heads. You want bread, they got bread, unless the baker's dead. I was trying to come up with a new slogan for the bakery, but I don't think that's quite right. Don't be an oaf, buy a loaf. That's better. Well. If you're in town and you get thirsty, why not get a cool, crisp, refreshing bucket of water from the town well? Just be sure to check the bucket for bits of zombies that might have dropped off and fallen in there. Garnishes cost extra. Hungry helper. The town market sells all kinds of local produce like bread, milk and cheese. It also has a flat roof, which is the perfect place to escape if you get surrounded by a horde of zombies while buying bread, milk and cheese. You don't see that level of service in your fancy big city supermarket. Heir of the throne. Make sure you look your best while visiting and by getting a haircut from the town barber. Just check the barber isn't one of the undead before you sit in the chair. Otherwise, it might be more than your hair that gets trimmed. I'm talking about a zombie eating your brains here, okay? Emily's Everything Emporium. Why not pick up a memento of your visit at our store? This place sells everything. Well, okay, not everything. For example, they don't sell helicopters made out of pork. Who would buy that? Actually, I would. Plantastic. Ask any of the surviving residents of our town and they'll tell you that plants are the most important things to them. That's mostly because they stop the zombies, though the plants do also look nice, except maybe Melonpolt. He looks terrible. Haha, only joking, Melonpolt. The trash can. We might only have one trash can in our town, but it's a good one. You can put all kinds of trash in here as long as it fits. I don't use the trash can much myself, as I never throw anything away. Apparently that's why I had to move out of that house a while ago. Who would have thought neighbours would complain about smells? Garden gnome. One of the undisputed highlights of the town is the garden gnome. You simply must come and see him. Seriously, you have to. I think a wizard put a curse on him years ago, and anyone who doesn't ask the gnome's permission to visit the town gets turned into a garden hen. I think maybe that milk I drank this morning's gone off. I feel odd. Pink flamingo. He might look like a real pink flamingo that stands on your lawn and never moves, but guess what? He's not real. He's made of plastic. You can stare at him for hours expecting him to move, but he doesn't. Yeah, you don't get those kind of thrills in your fancy theme parks, do you? Even our trees are friendly. If there's one thing I love, it's a massive tuna sandwich with loads of mustard. But if there's another thing I love, it's trees with happy smiley faces. Sometimes I think I'd like to climb up into them and give them a big leafy hug and let them tell me that everything is going to be all right. I've never seen an unhappy looking tree, not even in the winter time when their leaves fall off and they end up all cold and moody and bashful. Taking care of your garden. You know I love gardening, right? The garden is where you get to keep all of the plants you've made friends with. You can't just leave them alone and hope for the best. I did that with a pet goldfish once and I'm still really sorry about it to this day. Plants need water, bug spray and music to grow up good and nice. Sometimes I like to talk to my plants, though the plants never talk back. Sometimes I'm pretty sure I can hear plants whispering though. Why are you so shy, plants? You and me been through so much together. It's not like when I talk to Couch. I don't expect Couch to talk back, but sometimes it does and I have to leave the room for a while. You need gardening gloves or a wheelbarrow to move plants around. I like to move plants around sometimes. It's fun for them. I think they appreciate a different view once in a while, like taking a little holiday. Once plants are fully grown, they start making coins for you, which is good. Then you can buy more plants and stuff. Don't buy them sandwiches though. Sandwiches are precious and most plants, even coffee beans, don't appreciate them. Not in the way that I appreciate them, anyway. If you ever need help with your garden, you should ask a Stinky the snail. Stinky is a bit slow and as he leaves really weird slimy stuff everywhere he goes, but his heart's in the right place. I don't mention the slime problem to him. Do you think maybe I should so that he will see a doctor? Congratulations! You have won a big prize in a lottery you didn't know you entered. Please leave your front door open so we can give you your monies. Sincerely, Guy from the lottery. Do we believe him? Crazy Dave's lookbook. By now you've probably noticed a few things about me. I'm pretty smart. You remember my awesome gardening time travel skills, right? I'm really handsome. Oh, you're making me blush. I'm really, really fashionable. Yep, I am one trendy guy. I'd like you to look as good as I do, which is why I've put together this lookbook with my style tips so no one confuses you with a badly dressed zombie. Spring summer look. Hot hat. Perfect for protecting you against unexpected rain showers and or zombie attacks. This non-stick headwear is the perfect blend of modern and avant-garde. Beard. A beard in summer, yes, this makes a clear statement, which is that this beard may be really hot and itchy in the summer, but I'm willing to suffer for fashion, and I'm too lazy to shave. Shirt. This deceptively simple cotton affair shows off my figure, with a generous cut that's perfect for balmy summer evenings spent avoiding zombies. Belt. This choice of waistwear really sets me out as a style icon, making me the talking point of fashionistas everywhere. Or at least I would be if they hadn't all had their brains eaten. Jeans. Denim is in this season. These dark jeans are both tough and long-lasting. It's also the right colour to hide any stains from salsa, ketchup or soil. Shoes. The trainer is the must-have choice of footwear. In the summer, perfect for a light jog to escape a single shuffling zombie, or essential for running like crazy when chased by a ravenous zombie horde. Autumn winter look. Hat. Perfect for keeping out rain, snow, or the chomping teeth of a hungry zombie. This daring choice tells people that the wearer likes to keep their brains safe, but can also do basic cooking. Beard. Ginger facial fuzz is hot this season. It reflects the changing colours of leaves as the cold night draws in. It's also good at catching any cornflakes that I don't eat, making it the perfect blend of form and function. Shirt. Boldly setting a statement in casual wear, this shirt is clearly the new shirt. Belt. The choice of belt is guaranteed to turn heads, especially if it snaps and my trousers fall down. Jeans. This leg wear is an edgy choice this season, but also suggests the wearer is willing to break fashion rules with a just thrown on look, mainly because I did just throw them on, and sometimes I sleep in my car and there's no room for a wardrobe. Shoes. I like these trainers because they are truly multi-purpose. They're not just footwear, they can be used to keep a large bottle of cola upright or at a push can function as a pair of mittens. I think he wears the same things. How much more is there to go? Almost done. Crazy Dave's Twinkle Dinkies catalogue. You know how people love vans that sell burgers and ice cream? Well, that was my idea, only I don't sell burgers from a van, I sell seeds, upgrades and defences from the back of my car. And what do I call this wondrous business? Twinky Dinkies! Hooray! Hey, Twitty Dinkies. Sorry, Twitty Dinkies is the ultimate mobile gardening shop. The only problem is I need my car keys to open up, so please keep an eye out for them. Sometimes if I'm in a good mood, I offer crazy deals. You'd have to be undead to turn them down. That's kind of my slogan. Twitty Dinkies is not the first shop I have had. One time I used to have a shop selling balloon animals. I made all kinds of animals out of balloons, mostly poodles and sausage dogs, to sell to everyone in town. But it turns out you can only sell so many balloon animals before everyone has one. Then they don't want them anymore. When that happened, I had to close up shop forever. I guess I'm a better gardener than I am a business tycoon type. Crazy Dave's deals. I don't just have lots of great advice to offer, I also sell some great non-garden type stuff. Since there's not so many people around anymore, there's even more stuff for everyone to have. Hey look, I gotta make a living. Bacon doesn't grow on trees, you know. If it did, I would have a forest of bacon trees. Maybe some maple trees as well to get syrup to go with all that bacon. Are fried egg trees also a thing yet? If not, why not? Anyway, here is some other stuff I'm selling. If you want to buy any of it, please let me know. Maybe leave a note under my car windscreen wipers. Mystery bag, $49.99. What's inside a mystery bag? I don't know. I can't be bothered to look inside. It's probably something cool though, or it's empty. Screen doors. I have a bunch of screen doors in my garden. Maybe you could turn them into something else, like a coffee table or a really leaky boat. One pair of trousers, $29.99. Previous owner a zombie. Trousers are in good condition, still have both legs inside. Blech. Crazy Dave's story time, $9 per hour. If you get bored, I can come over to your house and tell you a story. I have a ton of great stories. Pretty much all the stories involve some form of sandwich. But if you don't like sandwiches, I won't come over to your house no matter how much money you pay me. Shopping trolley, $19.99. I have a car, so I've already got a way of getting around town, as long as I can find the keys. Maybe you could use this shopping trolley. Good for going down hills, not so good for bumpy ground or going up hills, or going around in the lake. Big piles of stuff, $29.99. I have a ton of big piles of stuff everywhere, so I'm selling most of them. They make my garden look untidy. Not sure what the stuff is, but you should buy it. Less questions and more spending, please. Crazy Dave deals. All right. Hey you, still buying your plants from a shop? How many wheels does that shop have, huh? None. Buy your plants from a car. It's like a shop, but with wheels. Crazy Dave's Twitty Dinkies, your one-stop shop for all your anti-zombie gardening needs. Crazy Dave, me, has deals so good you'd have to be undead to miss them. Crazy Dave. All right, what did we... That's the whole insert section.